Limited big toe mobility is associated with all sorts of pain and compensations at the foot, knee, and even hip. And most people think restrictions here are caused by limitations of the foot itself, but they miss a very common reason why this happens. If the center of gravity in one or both sides of my body was being pushed forward relatively more onto my forefoot, this is actually naturally going to limit your big toe extension. Try this yourself. Try leaning forward and trying to raise your big toe and then leaning back onto your heels and then raising your big toe again. And this is most commonly why big toe extension gets limited. Big toe extension is needed during the push-off phase of gait when the heel's left the ground and the leg is behind us. If we lack this mobility, we're not going to be able to properly extend our toes and our hips at the same time, which may lead to us rolling on the inside edge of our foot and creating a bunion, or even moving through our low back more than we want over time. Now, we may need to work on big toe mobility in isolation, but only after we restore better center of gravity control back relatively more onto our rear foot than it was before. One easy way I like to start to train that is in this position right here, getting 1 foot length away from the wall, and making sure I'm feeling even foot contacts at my tripod, and then bending my knee slightly until I feel my PSIS contacts on both sides of my pelvis. My eyes are straight ahead, and I'm going to slightly reach that chair away from me, and I'm going to feel those foot contacts as my weight is shifted relatively back, and I'm going to breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth, educating my body what it feels like to have a better stack over relatively more of that rear foot. After that, you can work on your big toe in isolation doing self-mobilization, such as this. Keep your heel in relatively the same place with one hand, and then take the ball of the foot and twist it down towards the floor like that. You can then pull the big toe and then lift it up into extension, and you then pull it down into flexion, keeping your foot in that position, twisting it in and out, side to side, just playing around with what feels like a nice stretch, finding that area for you. And then you could do the opposite, twist the ball of the foot that way, keeping the heel in the same position, playing around with what feels like a nice stretch with the toe going down side to side.